Hi ladies and gents, this is Irene from SeriouslyScrapping, and I just thought I'd do a video of what I'm doing right now, and I hope this might be able to help Junie, who recently got a lovely bunch of saris from one of her friends on YouTube, and so I thought I'd do this. I'm not claiming to be an expert. I'm doing this for the first time myself, and I'm going to call it sari deconstruction. I go to my local op shops in search of saris, and I look for appliques and things like that. This was $7 and it was half price, so I paid $3.50 for it. And as you can see, this one's got some lovely appliques that will look gorgeous in boho. If this had a beautiful organza fabric, I wouldn't be fussy cutting around. I'll just do a clean circle. But as you can see, it's not very attractive. It's just a cheap polyester brown. So what I do is once I cut it out, I start fussy cutting. And yeah, I get one of this is the best to deal with. They should have new fussy cutting fabric scissors. Does anyone know if they have good scissors for fussy cutting fabric? Yeah, anyway, so look, some people wouldn't bother. If it doesn't bother you, just cut a circle, but let's see. We'll cut a circle. Oh, and I've cut the hem off the bottom, so this was the bottom part of it. So I've just cut the hem off, and that'll make a gorgeous pocket. Yeah, so you can do 1, 2, 3. That can be 3 little pockets there. So that was on the hemline. So let's just cut out a rough shape here of another one. Yeah, it makes it easier to do this when the fabric isn't that fantastic. Yeah, so that's not very attractive, is it? But I'm just gonna go along to the edges just very roughly, like that. And as you can see, that's still not very attractive. This is one that I fussy cutted earlier, but it was trimmed off right at the hemline there, so I missed a bit of it. And this is another one that I've been working on recently. If I wanted to be fussy, I'd still keep at it a bit and doing the corners up here. Yeah, but these aren't the best fussy cutting fabric scissors. I do have really nice paper fussy cutting. Oh no, these aren't it. Here, from Singer, that I paid $16 for, Australian. But I don't know if I'd want to risk using these paper ones on fabric. Yeah, I'd like to know your thoughts on it. If anyone knows if it's okay to use fabric cutting scissors for paper and vice versa. Okay, so there's a bit here. It looks a bit tricky to get into. Yeah, I'm just being a bit fussy here, but oh, there's that bit sticking out there. Even though it's a little, it's very, that brown background, it sticks out. Okay. Alright. Okay, so as you can see, that's after. You can see the edges there. They're still slightly there, and at the bottom there you can still keep working at that. It's very hard, but as you can see, it looks a lot better than that. But you know, some people like that messy kind of look, yeah. So yeah. And then I've been getting into the next part of this, which is the little flowers on this, and these would look so cute as a little finishing touch. And this fabric has got heaps of the little ones, and there are a couple of little ones here, and that look really good as a finishing touch to one of your boho projects. No, like, I don't know, I think maybe I'm being a bit too fussy, maybe, but it's not the most attractive looking fabric. You know, some people are happy with that, but I don't know. Like I said, if it was a nice organza fabric, these Fiskars fabric scissors are the best thing since sliced bread. They are amazing. And then all I have to do is just come back and this way. Yeah, very cute. Now there's another part on this fabric that you can use, and I bet you've spotted it, haven't you? Okay, I'm just not going to tell you, I'm just going to start cutting at it, and let's see if you can pick up. I'll start it. Let me zoom out a bit. Oh jeez, okay, sorry, it's starting to lose its focus a bit. If I zoom out, it's just going to get really bad. Yeah. Yep. And that will be an amazing trim to use. And that goes all the way. You'd want to keep it one length unless you know you're going to be cutting it up for good. Like in little bits, I mean. But I'm just going to keep this in one length, and who knows, I could even maybe sell it in my store as a yard or a half a yard, or maybe in bits of boho, like a boho kit, yeah. God, this is going all the way. I'll tell you soon how long this is going to be. Okay, so this is, yep, this is a yard. Hold on. Yep, this is a yard. maybe a little bit less than a yard, to be exact. I'll just quickly do the other side. And there are a few of these, I think, or is this the only one? Sorry, I'm off camera. Yes, as you can see, for $3.50, well, $7, it was $7, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have paid $7 for this, because it's not the best material. Yeah, so I'm going to then go over that with the scissors and cut it a lot better than that. Like, for instance, you got that there. I'm not even going to bother fussy cutting in and now. I'm just going to go ahead and just do it like this. So if I'm just cutting straight, I suppose I could go back over it. Let's see if they cut better with this. You just got more control with the other ones. But yeah, I suppose, yeah, you just have to be careful not to cut. Yeah, yesterday I had big birthday for my kids. I got my son on the 2nd of November, Madison on the 3rd, and also yesterday my sister's twins celebrated their birthday on the 3rd of November. So we had 3 kids plus the one from the day before, so 4 kids. And coming up on the 6th of November, which is a public holiday here for Melbourne Cup race, my daughter is turning 17. And she was actually born on a Tuesday. The Cup Day is on the first week of November on a Tuesday. It's a famous Australian Cup race, the Melbourne Cup. And yeah, this week Emma's birthday actually falls on the Tuesday, and that was when she was born too, which half an hour after the cup race. Yeah. There we go. The focus. I'll hold it close. So as you can see, that side is where I cut on the bottom, and the top still needs a bit of work. Yeah, but that's pretty cool, isn't it? You know, it's not the best trim, but it certainly does look boho. Okay, I'm gonna go now, unless I can focus. Okay, what I might do is get one more nice one, like nice fabric. Okay, this one. Look at the hemline on this. So there's the hemline on this one. So it starts here, and then you got all this beautiful embroidery there. Look at all the work. It's cotton, gold. And then you got this netting, and then you got this. Some more beautiful gold, and that from there to there is 10 inches long. And then after the very top one, that's where the fabric starts, and you get a whole bunch of this lovely organza. It is gorgeous. And then come on the top. This is where this will start where the belly button is, in the middle. You've got all this. As you can see, you can just take it off. It's been stitched on there. So you got all of that. That will be very boho ready. Then you got up here the sleeves. Look at the material on the sleeves. So what I'll be doing with that is cutting it where the sleeves are along here. A bit like deconstructing a wedding dress when I was doing the sleeves. You cut along the sleeve line like that and open it up so that can be used. Yeah. Then you've got the sleeves, some more of that meshy kind of handmade stuff. So yeah, this is going to be awesome to work with. Now, I don't know if I can actually bring myself to rip this up because this is such a beautiful, and I'm thinking, well, what if it is vintage? Like, wouldn't it be worth more left like this than cut up? Well, I can't see any tags. I don't know. Okay, so let's just get cutting. Okay. So I'm going to cut. Just looking at this to figure out where to start cutting. So that's where the big 10-inch hemline stops here, and that lovely organza material stitched up on it. So I might turn it over, like, look at the back. Okay. So they've stitched a bit of that organza material about an inch over the hemline here, and I'm not going to sit there unstitching. That's ridiculous. I'm just going to go along here and just cut through that organza all the way across this hemline. Okay, so here it goes. I'm going to use my other ones. Beautiful. Okay, there's the first cut. The first cut is always the hardest. Beautiful. There it is. It's coming off beautifully there. Yeah, I'm left-handed. Hold on. They do say left-handers are more creative. Alright, so, God, this is very easy to cut. Beautiful. I'm just kind of pulling along this as I'm cutting, and just, I'm not even cutting, I'm just pressing down, and it's just gliding on its own because the material is so thin. Just following the natural cut line. Like, I'd rather rip into this fabric more than do a mistake and rip into that lovely hand sewn yeah, it's a lovely cotton that's just been spun around and around and around. That glittery, sparkly cotton. A lot of work. don't want to make the mistake of just ripping it. I did try pulling on it and it's not going to come on. Nearly there. And as I'm pulling it. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, so that's that cut off there. So I didn't do too much damage, as you can see, and you still got all this lovely material to play with. Now let's just put this down and have a look at this gorgeous 10-inch hemline. Wow, that starts from here and goes all the way up here. This is where we've just cut all along there, and I've been very careful not to cut any of that beautiful lace off there.